Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News today. Once again, we're doing some more statue reviews. I've got a real big showstopper right here today.
I'm real excited about this one. It's Marvel Avengers Endgame Iron Man.
That's right, this is another entry in Diamond Select's Marvel Gallery PVC Statue line, showing us Iron Man in his Mark 85 armor from Avengers Endgame. Spoiler alert, also the final appearance of Tony Stark. I know, very sad.
Why are you telling them that? There are some people who still haven't seen Endgame.
If they didn't see Endgame yet and they're watching this video, they need to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, but why would you spoil it for them? Come on.
Because they didn't like, share, and subscribe yet.
Ouch.
So this statue here is designed by Joe Allard and sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios.
As you can see, it's the traditional diamond, packaging. You got your window on top and on the sides. You get this all-around view. This one in particular, you get to check out Iron Man's butt.
So you get a nice view before you buy this guy in stores.
Oh yeah. And then of course on the back, you got mild little recap as to where Tony's at this point, and it tells you all the basic stuff you need to know to enjoy this. To be honest, it's just really cool, and I want to get this out of the package.
Yeah, I know. That's why we don't even bother to talk about the box anymore, because we know that statue collectors don't really care about packaging. It's not like you're a mint-on-card figure collector. It's all about them statues. So,
oh yeah, we want to get this out and start looking at this beauty.
Although I do gotta say, I just did this by accident, but again, since this is PVC, this is light.
So light.
And, just because it's PVC doesn't mean it's bad quality at all. It just means it's a lot lighter. So that's really fun and keeps the price down. But yeah, that's enough talk about this. Let's go ahead and get Iron Man out of the package and take a look at him from all angles.
Iron Man is out of his box.
And in the air, because this statue has him lifting off, flying around, and I guess, as much as I want to talk about this, everything else first, this base.
I love this base. It's all about the base.
It really is this Iron Man. So the last time we looked at Iron Man was his armor from the Infinity War movie. And that had also him flying around, him taking off.
Yeah, but this is different.
Yeah, this is way more dynamic. This is clearly supposed to be liftoff here, because you can see the base is the ground, and all these swirls. It's like he's just right now in the midst of lifting off. It's really, really great effect.
And what's really cool is, you have the solid color over here, and then it lifts off. It lifts off into the translucent.
Yeah, not only that, you got the smoke changing colors too. So, it goes from this translucent fire to the smoke that becomes opaque, and then back out to these swirls, which are again translucent.
I love that. It's such a creative and proper use of the translucents.
Yeah, and the base is just perfect. That really is an amazing base.
Yeah. It's both really simple and complex.
Yes.
And that's how I want my bases.
Very good design.
Yeah.
And, again, just going back to the other Iron Man we looked at not too long ago, I kind of like this pose a lot more too.
Yeah.
It was also a really big statue. This Iron Man is much scaled down to the Infinity War one. Infinity War was enormous.
Yeah, that one he's up in the air and he's all like, "Oh, I'm about to attack."
Yeah, but
this one is okay. We're in Endgame, and it's I'm about to soar through the sky.
But even that, even the other one's blast from his hand was like a Mega Man Buster Cannon. It was enormous. This is much more small, much more manageable.
Yeah. Well, Tony had 5 years to refine everything.
Really did. Although we know he's got a lot of other bells and whistles on the suit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, not representing the statue, but still,
it's such a slim statue that like I said, Tony had 5 years to trim everything down.
It is a very streamlined Iron Man in the best way possible. They've cut a lot of the fat out of it. This is the Mark 85 armor. It's gold, it's red, it's got some silver little highlights in it.
It's got some blue accents.
Some blue accents, yes.
Yeah, I think because that's where all the cool electronic stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's got a really nice glowing effect in his eyes because of those little blue bits.
Yeah, I love the blast. The blast is just oof.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for good translucent usage anyway, but it just looks cool.
Yeah, especially, it's not only is the blast translucent, but then they've kind of airbrushed the tip a little bit as well. You can see it's white and then it kind of fades out.
Yeah, there's a gradient going on.
Exactly, yeah. It looks really good. All the metal here is really nice and bright.
This pops.
Yeah, this has a lot of pop because of these metallic paints. It looks like a car. That's what you want, because Iron Man wanted to look like a car. Tony Stark basically wanted. Yeah, he pretty much is. He wanted to look like a car in the very first movie, so it makes sense that he will look like a car. At this point, he's such a streamlined sports car,
Yeah. Yeah, this is a hard figure to just really talk about in some ways, because you see it. It looks good. It's not like there's much to critique about it, because it looks so good.
Yeah, it's I think we're at a little bit of loss of words, because it's just a very nice overall statue. It's got a dynamic pose. It's basically hitting all the points you want to get with the statue. You want to have a really good looking pose. You want to have great color. You want to have it pop. You want to have a really good base to go with it as well. Yeah. I mean, everything here that you want is there.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, it's all here, all the important elements.
There's not really much to nitpick over. I mean, there's like little tiny things here and there. Like I'm seeing under his arm, there's not really sculpted detail of his. See right there?
Oh yeah.
It's not sculpted in terms of detail over at this part here. It's not really sculpted in this part here.
It's sculpted in this one.
It is sculpted in that one, which hopefully you guys can see it. But on this side, for some reason, it wasn't. So that might have just been an oversight in the sculpting process. But you're not going to see that. I mean, it's
not that bad.
It's really not noticeable because of the way his arm is.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, you're going to notice. If you're not, you're fine.
And I kind of had to dig around to see it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of schmutz in the crotch area. I feel weird saying that.
It's iron crotch.
It's iron crotch. I feel a little awkward saying that, I'll be honest. But I mean, again, it's not much, and I think some of it can actually come off if you just get, lightly put something damp or something on it. I mean, the biggest kind of nitpick that there is, and it's not even that big of a nitpick other than those, is the base over here, this part right here. It moves, I think, a little bit more than it should.
Yeah, like this one over here is not moving. I think this one it looks like actually towards the end, it's a little busted because it's such a large piece. And it's not like it's cracked, but it just looks like it's been stressed a little too much.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, this is just such a good, solid Iron Man.
Yeah, and even with that little nitpick we just had to, I mean, if you're playing with it and fiddling with it, it's going to make it worse. But if you're just going to have it on display, it's fine.
Yeah, why would you be playing with it?
Exactly. Like, as long as it's just on your display shelf or whatever, it's never going to be a real issue.
Yeah. I really like the hands. The hands I'm really digging because of how he has the he has the armor covering it, and you can see the lines where it shows where the armor, is holding on. Like that part is actually really cool.
I mean, I'll say it's not my favorite sculpting job from a diamond statue. I mean, I actually think I might actually like the sculpting, artistically speaking, better on the other Iron Man we looked at from Infinity War. Because I feel like the line work is a lot thinner here. Because again, it's just a more streamlined suit. That's just the way it is. I think I probably prefer that element of it overall. But in terms of just like displaying this and having a good looking piece that doesn't take up a lot of space, this is clearly the superior Iron Man to have.
Absolutely. Iron Man's one of those tricky ones where there have been so many Iron Mans. It's like him, Hulk, Cap, and Thor.
Spidey.
And Spidey. Though Spider-Man, I always, because they've rebooted Spider-Man so many times, I always feel like there's always a new different kind of thing, and given how Spider-Man is, I feel like you can do more dynamic poses with him. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to come up with new and exciting stuff to do with when you're doing statues and, and showpieces really. But this is a really good one, it's solid. If Iron Man's your thing, if Iron Man's your jam, if you're collecting the entire wave because you want Endgame stuff, whatever reason, pick him up, he looks great.
I would say this is a good one just to get solo.
Yeah, this is another good solo one.
So if you don't want to get into like statue collecting because it's a higher price point or whatever, or you don't think you have the space for it, just getting like something like this kind of fills your void, and it's just a very good overall Iron Man piece. So you're still getting that Iron Man fix that you need.
Yeah.
This is probably the one to do it with.
I agree with you on that one.
So overall, this Iron Man Mark 85 from Avengers Endgame is a pretty darn nice Iron Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty outstanding piece. It clearly sets itself apart from others. I hate to admit it, but I think the base is what really gets me.
The base is a big selling point for me.
Yeah, the base is possibly the biggest selling point for me.
So one of the things I love about the PVC line that Diamond does in particular is all the translucent plastics they'll incorporate.
Yeah, I love what their work. Because they're doing it so smartly.
Yeah, this is a really, really great one for that purpose. So, just these effects alone make it a knockout.
Yeah, if you're a translucent person, then this is a must for your collection.
Just like get some light underneath it or something.
Oh my god,
really
that'd be so cool.
Out, yeah. So overall, our thoughts on this Iron Man is that we like it a lot. And if you're a big Iron Man fan, go ahead and pick him up.
If you'd like to add Iron Man to your collection, you can pick him up on Diamond Select's website, or you can pick him up on Amazon using our affiliate link down below.
That's right. It helps us out and doesn't cost you anything extra. So on that note, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
This is our Iron Man Mark 85 from Diamond Select and their Marvel Gallery Avengers Endgame line. What a mouthful.
Whew. Glad you said it, not me.
Yeah, but great statue. So we'll see you guys next time with some more statue reviews, toy reviews, and everything else we do here on Nerd News Today.
Ba-bang!
Yes.
I'm really tired.